Hey y'all, I'm back with the YA Fantasy Book Number 2 Challenge update. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Books with Kimberly. Don't forget to like, comment, share my channel, and subscribe. Y'all know I have been enjoying my YA Fantasy Book Number 2 Challenge. I've been adding books. I've been reading books so I can cross them off my list. I still have quite a few to go, but this isn't a challenge that I'm going to rush through because I'm really enjoying reading these Black YA fantasy books that center Black characters, honey. And there's always some Black girl magic sprinkled throughout. Still to come, I have to read The Beauty Trials by Dhonielle Clayton. I also have to read Dread Nation and Deathless Divide by Justina Ireland. And I have Beast of Ruin by Ayana Gray. And of course, I'm sure I'm going to be adding other YA fantasy books by Black authors as I go along. In the month of February, I finally crossed off Bloodmarked, the second book in the Legendborn series by Tracy Deonn. I went into reading this book expecting it to be like a 2-star read because it's gotten so many negative reviews. But I was okay with the book because honestly, the one thing that I wanted out of this story was to have more Black characters. And I say that because this story takes place at a predominantly white university. Bree is the main character. And even though she is Black and very in touch with her Blackness, she still is surrounded by characters who are non-Black. In the book Legendborn, they introduce root magic, so I was really expecting to see her explore root magic and get in touch with other root workers who are practicing this ancestral magic. The book picks up right where she's training to get ready to battle the Shadowborn monsters, and she's not doing a great job at all. She does have a better handle on her root magic, but she absolutely cannot use her ether, which is the magic from King Arthur. So throughout the book, we get people in the order trying to control Bree because they don't understand her magic, which I really thought was such a smart overall theme in this story of having this magic that you're born with that people don't understand. And because they don't understand it, they want to control it, they want to destroy it, and they want to overall destroy you. So she has a lot of enemies in this book. There's a lot going on, but what was interesting is that none of this had anything to really do with Camlin, this huge battle that book 1 really talked about, where the Legendborn would have to defeat the Shadowborn monsters. We don't get any of that. It's just a lot of Bree shuffling around. It's not till the last maybe third of the book that she starts trying to practice her magic and get ready for what's to come. And even that is very unsuccessful. There's this place called Volition that is an old slave plantation, and there the ancestors grant you entrance. They are what powers and keeps this land protected. They own this land, and I thought that that was so symbolic and so beautiful. Overall, I gave this book 4 stars because it did give me what I wanted, which was more Black people, and I think Valak added so much to this book. And I just hope Tracy in the 3rd book gives us more of that. But I will say that this book felt like it didn't move the story forward. I feel like Bree's character did not develop at all. I feel like she actually took steps backwards. Instead of embracing her magic, unfortunately, at the end, it seems like she rejects it, thinking she got this, and honey, you don't. So I'm hoping in the 3rd book, she really humbles herself and really gets the pride in where she comes from, because that pride is really what enabled me to give this book 4 stars. I think it was more of an internal thing of me thinking it's so cool that you get to talk with your ancestors, because she is a medium. So she has the ability to talk to the women who came before her. And I think that was so powerful and so touching, and that's really what enabled me to even give this book a higher rating. I just felt like book 2 should have been really building her up to this takedown of the Order. Bree has the abilities and the power to defeat all of them, and I'm just really interested in finally getting to see Bree do it. I'm really curious to see what happens in book 3. I'm gonna stick beside this series. Honestly, as I continue talking, I should probably give this book 3 stars. So I think I'm gonna go back and edit that rating because, you know, as I talk more about it, it was more of a 3.5 read, and I'm not gonna round up to 4. That is it for my update on my YA Fantasy Book Number 2 challenge. Get down in those comments if you have any YA fantasy books that you love by Black authors. And thank you for tuning in to a Books with Kimberly video.